Hi, it's Mitz from My Life Mitz. Thank you so much for stopping by. Can you believe it? I am back in my Hobonichi Techo. This is the second half of the Avec notebooks in the A6 size. So I'm just going to get right into it. I wanted to do a half-month flip through. So this first weekend of August, my in-laws stated that they were able to get us some free tickets, plane tickets to Ishikawa. So that's where we went with them, and we were so shocked. All of us are all shocked. Sorry, I'm just laughing because my son is right here. We were all shocked because when we were on the plane, so many famous people, like celebrities, came on board as well, and they sat right beside us. These are all comedians actually, but this team of comedians actually sat right behind us, and this nice gentleman here was making funny faces. My son was not really fussy, but you know how the kids peek over the chairs and things. So he was making funny faces, and it was just out. We were all really shocked. Of course, I wanted to get their autographs and take pictures and things like that, but you know, it's their private time, so I didn't want to bother them. But so many people. I'm sorry, I don't know this person's name. But he was, a lot of these people, like this guy, he looks like just a regular student. He was dressed like, you know, with a baseball cap and some baggy clothes. He looked like just a regular student. It was funny. But this team of comedians, their name is Dobrok. This is Tokyo Zero-san. I don't really know them very well, but my husband said that they were there. These people I knew. Knights, the team Knights was there, and of course Abareru-kun was there too. So if you know, I guess, about Japanese entertainment, you will be surprised that these people are quite famous. But anyways, sorry about the rambling. We were just really shocked. It was a really nice way to kick off our trip in Ishikawa. So that was day one. I mostly just wrote about my trip or weekend in Ishikawa. And just to give you guys a heads up, I've been trying really not to reference too much to photos. I've been kind of trying to draw from memory. Obviously, I'm not doing a very good job here, but Ishikawa had very delicious sushi, sashimi, so fresh. Like a lot of the seafood was like almost kind of sweet because it was so fresh. So I kind of drew, this was supposed to be a salmon, but when we went there, we went to the beach. I think my husband mentioned that there's only 3 beaches in the world where you're allowed to take your car and drive actually on the beach, and I think Ishikawa was one of them. So we were able to drive our car right up to the waves, almost up to the waves, but we found that there were a lot of like little bugs, and they were crawling all over, and it was just really weird and felt really weird. Like the bugs would be bouncing off the feet and everything. I don't know. It was just kind of, it was an interesting time. It was fun but interesting. Here I couldn't remember what we really did. We probably just got back and just relaxed, but I wrote some words that my son is kind of saying. I don't know if he's saying Kyle or Carl or something like that. It's just really cute. I wanted to write in there. The 5th is a Wednesday, so I probably went to school, Japanese class. There was a small little earthquake, which I hate earthquakes. I'm not used to them yet. Many people here are used to earthquakes, but coming from Canada, it's not a common thing, so still really hate earthquakes. I tried the Starbucks Cookie Crunch. Very delicious. Loved it. The 6th, I guess I'm talking, is so freaking hot and humid. I think I'm talking about little earthquakes again here. So as you can see, here is where I'm trying to draw from memory. We went to Costco and we got a free chocolate croissant, which was really nice. They like to give, if you know of Costco, they like to give little food samples, but I've never received an actual croissant, which was really nice. So we got that. Just went for some water, some Quaker cereal, which I realized I spelled incorrectly, I believe. Pineapple. My husband was saying that my mom was telling him, when you pick a pineapple, make sure the top is nice and small and the body is big. So I remember to draw it that way. And this is something called natto, which is fermented soybeans, supposed to be really healthy, stinky but really healthy. My son loves to eat it, so I bought some of those at Costco. The 8th, went to the post office. I think I went to the post office. Usually the weekend the post office is closed here, so I probably had my husband drive me somewhere. And waiting, we went to the dermatologist for myself. I have psoriasis, but my son also has, I think it's called heat rash in English. So we went for the dermatologist appointment there, and it was just a long, huge wait. And then we went to the park a little bit later on. There was like sprinklers there. And obviously I'm not really good at drawing, but yeah, fun in the park. This day was Karuizawa. We went to Karuizawa, and I believe I ordered the confetti dory. I did a video on the confetti dory, but I ordered it. Here it is. Beautiful, bright. I know it's not for everybody, but I really enjoy it. And I guess I did like a timeline. We left really early. I think it was 3 a.m. we left, because it's, you know, I think it takes about 2.5 hours to get there. And because it is Sunday and it's like summer holiday for everyone, it's weird. It's weird in Japan. Everybody takes the summer holidays the same, like it's set. The certain summer holidays are set. Many holidays in Japan in general are set days, so you can't really take your vacation days on different days. It all depends on the company you work for, of course, but that's in general. So yeah, we left at 3 a.m. We left really early because we knew there was going to be lots of traffic. It's a Sunday. We got to Sawamura, which was my main place that I wanted to go. It's a lovely bakery that I really, it's so good. Anyways, we got there and it was already really packed, and it was $1 parking for 10 minutes. Like, it's crazy. And there's already a lineup of cars waiting to get into the parking lot. It was just crazy. So I just wrote a bit of timeline here of our day. The 10th was my husband's birthday. Eating way too much during this summer vacation, which is okay, it's vacation, right? And we went to the Karuizawa outlet mall, and of course we never bought anything. We never buy anything at outlet malls. I don't know why we go. So I wrote no more outlet malls. And we had a nice, we found a nice Indian restaurant, so we had Indian for lunch. And I wish I bought something. We found this nice little antique shop, and I don't know, I just wish I bought something, even if it was like a little, I don't know, something like a little bead or something. I wish I would have bought something from there as a memorabilia. But we went there, yeah, we went to the antique place and Indian for lunch. The 11th is a Tuesday. We went to Yokohama area for a boat cruise. My husband won some free tickets for this boat cruise, and we were able to choose, I think it was like a tea set or a dessert set. So it was our first boating experience. It was first boating experience for my son as well. And it was nice. It was a nice little dessert. All you can drink beverages, well, like simple beverages like iced coffee, orange juice, things like that. So it was nice and hot, though it was very hot and humid. And then on this day it's a Wednesday, so we went to Japanese class. My husband went with me, which is nice. It's nice for him to see, I guess, what we do on a regular basis. And we actually were looking for this, I think it's called Peach is Peach. The Starbucks in Japan have these limited edition drinks from time to time, or every month they have something different. But we have been looking, searching for this Peach is Peach because we heard that it was really good, but of course they're sold out everywhere. But after my Japanese class, we went to the Starbucks that was right on the way home, and we found it. So we were so happy we were able to get it. It was delicious. There's chunks of peach in there, and it was a nice treat because the peach here, it's nice and big, but I think it's something like $2.50 or $3, $2.50, something like that for a peach, and it's way too expensive for us to eat all the time, so it was a nice treat to have that. On the 13th, I finally got my glasses fixed. They have been the shape has been off a little bit, so they've been kind of falling off my face or shifting down whenever I look down, and the prescription was a bit weak, so I was able to get it fixed free of charge. It's nice here, you can change the glasses twice free of charge, so you don't have to pay again, which is absolutely great. So I got my glasses done finally. It only took, I don't know, an hour or so. And then my husband I guess he sees me doodling in my Hobonichi, so he asked me if he could draw something, and of course I said, of course, yes, please. And he drew this really cute steak dinner. This is a belated birthday dinner for him. We went to a place called Bronco Billy, and it was really good. I was really surprised that I'm not a huge meat eater, but it was surprisingly very yummy and tasty, and they have a all-you-can-eat salad bar, so of course that's always a plus. I'm just covering something here that he wrote. So on the 14th was a date day. My mother-in-law came over the night before, so she was able to see my son, watch my son in the morning, and the movie started at 9:45 in the morning. I know, isn't that crazy? It's really early. This is not something that's common in Canada. So we watched Mission Impossible. So good. Maybe it was good because I haven't watched a movie in over a year. It was just a really, really nice treat for both of us to finally just get out and spend time together away from my son. And then on the 15th, we went for a barbecue, and there was a nice little river there close by, so my son was able to play in the water. He absolutely loves the water. And then here, I forgot to apply sunscreen on the back of my neck. I applied everywhere else, and then of course I have my hair tied, and then, you know, it got really badly burned. So don't forget sunscreen when you guys go out. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at half of August, and hopefully we'll continue. I'm a little bit behind already, which is okay. I'm going to go a little bit day by day. I forgot to mention I am using the July month, the papers, because I used my traveler's notebook for July. I have like blank July pages, so I've decided to participate in a challenge called Make Your Mark August. So maybe I'll do a flip through once I'm finished with that. But there's the flip through for the Hobonichi Techo. I hope you enjoyed watching. I know people have been asking how come you don't do the flip throughs anymore, so I decided to share this with you guys. And my son is going crazy with taking out all the books, so I must go. Thank you so much for stopping by. I will see you soon. Bye.